There's something almost magical about the idea of island hopping in the Philippines. When I first heard the phrase, it conjured images of sun-drenched beaches, crystal clear waters, and the gentle sway of palm trees in the breeze. I imagined myself stepping off a boat onto a pristine shore, the sand warm beneath my feet, the salty air filling my lungs, and the sound of waves lapping rhythmically against the shore. It was a dream that felt so far away, yet so tantalizingly close, like a whisper of paradise beckoning me to come closer. The Philippines is an archipelago of over 7,000 islands, each one a unique gem waiting to be discovered. The thought of hopping from one to another, each with its own character, its own story, was intoxicating. I envisioned myself exploring hidden coves, snorkeling in vibrant coral reefs, and sipping fresh coconut water while watching the sun dip below the horizon. It was a siren call that I couldn't resist. I remember the moment I decided to go. It was a rainy afternoon, and I was stuck in my apartment, staring out at the gray sky, feeling the weight of the world pressing down on me. I needed an escape, a break from the monotony of everyday life. I pulled out my laptop and began researching the Philippines. The more I read, the more I felt the pull of adventure. I found myself lost in a world of turquoise waters, lush green mountains, and friendly locals. I booked my flight on a whim, my heart racing with excitement and a hint of fear. What if it didn't live up to my expectations? What if paradise was just a mirage? As the plane touched down in Manila, I was greeted by a cacophony of sounds and colors. The city was alive, bustling with energy, and I felt a thrill of anticipation coursing through me. I spent a day exploring the capital, but my heart was already set on the islands. The next morning, I boarded a small plane to Palawan, the gateway to some of the most breathtaking islands in the country. As we flew over the archipelago, I pressed my face against the window, my breath catching in my throat at the sight below. Tiny islands dotted the ocean like jewels, their beaches glistening in the sunlight. I felt like I was entering a dream. Once I landed in Puerto Princesa, I wasted no time. I hopped on a van to El Nido, a small town known for its stunning lagoons and limestone cliffs. The journey was bumpy, but the excitement kept me going. I could hardly contain my joy as we drove past lush rice paddies and quaint villages. The moment I arrived in El Nido, I was struck by its beauty. The town was nestled between towering cliffs and the sea, and I could hear the distant sound of waves crashing against the rocks. I booked an island hopping tour for the next day, and I could hardly sleep that night. The anticipation was electric. When morning came, I joined a group of fellow travelers, all eager to explore the wonders that awaited us. We boarded a small bangka, a traditional Filipino boat, and set off into the turquoise waters. The sun was shining, and the wind whipped through my hair as we sailed toward our first destination. The first stop was Small Lagoon, a hidden paradise surrounded by towering limestone cliffs. As we paddled through the entrance, I felt like I had stepped into another world. The water was calm and serene, a brilliant shade of blue that seemed to glow in the sunlight. I jumped into the water, and the coolness enveloped me like a refreshing embrace. I swam around, marveling at the vibrant fish darting beneath me, their colors a kaleidoscope of life. I felt free, unburdened by the worries of the world. In that moment, I was simply alive. Next, we visited Big Lagoon, a vast expanse of water framed by towering cliffs. The beauty was overwhelming, and I found myself speechless. We anchored the boat and took a moment to soak it all in. I closed my eyes and listened to the sound of nature. The gentle lapping of the waves, the distant calls of birds, and the rustle of leaves in the breeze. It was a symphony of tranquility that washed over me, and I felt a sense of peace I hadn't experienced in years. As the day went on, we explored hidden beaches, snorkeled in vibrant coral gardens, and indulged in a delicious lunch prepared by our guide. Fresh grilled fish, ripe mangoes, and sticky rice filled our bellies as we sat on the beach, laughing and sharing stories with newfound friends. It was a moment of pure joy, a reminder of the beauty of connection and the magic of travel. Each island we visited was more breathtaking than the last. I lost track of time as we hopped from one paradise to another, each stop revealing new wonders. I swam in secret lagoons, lounged on deserted beaches, and watched the sunset paint the sky in hues of orange and pink. I felt like I was living in a postcard, each moment more beautiful than the last. As the sun dipped below the horizon on our last day of island hopping, I sat on the beach, my heart full. I realized that paradise wasn't just about the stunning landscapes or the crystal-clear waters. It was about the experiences, the connections, and the moments of pure bliss. The Philippines had captured my heart, and I knew I would carry a piece of it with me forever. Island hopping in the Philippines was more than just a journey. It was a reminder of the beauty of life, the importance of adventure, and the joy of embracing the unknown. Paradise awaited, and I had found it, not just in the breathtaking scenery, but in the laughter, the friendships, and the memories that would last a lifetime.